never ever let my son put a dress on, ever, 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 ever. You understand me? Like ever, like ever.
No worries. You gotta do that. First time and last time. Yeah, first time and last time.
Ever. Let that be the first and last time I see you do that, please. Take that off. Take that off immediately.
Oh, here, I'll help you. Okay? I'll help you. Take it up. Take it up.
And you guys never ever let my son put a dress on, ever, 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 ever.
Hey, Floyd X, you looping this? Go ahead, Walk. You get first bite of the apple. What would happen if you walked in?
I would keep it calm and cool because it's really a daycare and it's all women there. Like I'm telling you, men. First thing I love it with my boy Beast Mode, where he was like, "Where's your husband at?" When they was mad at him for how he was yelling at the kids at his daycare when he was teaching football, he was like, "Where?" Because that's who you want to take anger out if it's anger to take out. There was no men in there, so he really kept it calm. See, there's a bunch of females, and you got my son in a fucking dress. That was insane. I would have. I don't know if I'd have been that calm, but I wouldn't have towed shit up with a bunch of women in the house and stuff like that at the daycare. But I definitely would have made it known. Son, come up out that they can do whatever they want, but there will be no next time because that would be the last time you ever going there. No, this is the wrong daycare, and it was sickening. They're training these kids already to be freaking. It's okay to dress like women if you want. Yeah, express yourself. No.
Brother Charles X, what would you do? You walk in on something like that.
I mean, well, for the record, that can never be me because, I'm not leaving, my seed with strangers like that, you know what I mean? And that's not on the same page I am. Plus, in addition to that, I'm a lot more proactive in situations and knowing how the so-called, woke environment is today. There is, in advance, we're going to go ahead and have some stipulations and some conversations with those that if I were to leave my child in their custodial care, we're going to iron out some things right from the beginning. So that couldn't be me. But in the event that it was, I would definitely handle it like Walk said, calm, cool, especially with no men around, and just say, hey, look, let's make sure that this doesn't happen again. This is not what's being promoted, in our household.
Facts.
I think it's a great point that you both made. I mean, I love the point that you made about beast mode, talking about where's the man, because that's usually where my first reaction is. But I lost my shit because this is one of my against my direct codex that cannot be allowed. Definitely, I'm pulling my kid out of there, but they're gonna hear me. I'm not gonna be just talking all sensibly. I'm not gonna put my hands on no females, but they're gonna understand. I'm not just gonna be like sternly, like just okay. You need to understand how. This is not okay, and not just for my kid, for other people's kids. You need certain type of activity. You need to check with other people. So I mean, you just got to understand. I understand that we try to respect a lot of different perspectives and stuff like that, but you got to understand not to violate certain things. You got to try to keep it as neutral as you can. But nah, I would have lost my ish. It's just like if I'd have walked in and they're feeding my kid like pork. I mean, I lost my shit. El Poo. What you got to say, brother?
I think I would have handled it basically the same way that man in the video handled it. The only difference is it would have been in the black ghetto fashion with a man that's temporarily insane.
Yeah, so I guess Mr. Floyd X, he's doing stuff in the background, so we won't get his take on it. I guess he'd probably be okay with it and just be like, please just don't do it again.